early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it.
I didn't plan to throw the ball. I planned to scramble. How you know I fucking
throw this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
I can't win no game without like turning over the ball.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. They're going to go with it. First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. You look at this Raiders defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On play action, Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Alert! Alert! Come on! Sit! Hurt! Gravity lying! Take off!
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready, go. Ready.
And here's a give to Spears. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Ready, ready. Ready. Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Throwing is Ward.
Right there. Got it.
Got a man, and it's taken in.
So when you move that safety
Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans
at least I ain't gonna get below
within a
that.
score.
I know. So.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
That's to Bowers once again.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, we go.
Gino now to throw.
Good play, Xavier.
And it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Come on, come on. Set.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now they'll change things up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ward. And his throw is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Right there, Cougar 19. Check. Lucky. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Moore. A beautiful fake. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Here we go. 19.
Now a give here to Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready. Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Moore. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. Strike. Let go.
And it gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Go.
Pollard. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run. And
he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Cam Ward, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Go to play. Yeah, we're going to learn to play. We're going to learn to play.
Shifts by him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here now, 2nd and 4.
53, 53. Hey, here we go, hey. 300%.
Throwing now is Gino.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Money up to a whole nother level. Keep the timing. Hey! 300%.
Open man right side. Myers. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
47-yard line.
Here we go.
Again, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9.
Here we go, Salon. Hey, here we go, Sunday. Here we go, Sunday.
They'll go again to Jensen. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Ready. 390%.
Now Gino. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Carlson able to put this one through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Just win, baby.
The kickoff for the Raiders.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
McKinnon here, it's complete.
Huh?
A gain of 9 yards.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll throw again. Ward. Over the middle, he has a Conquo. Touchdown, Titans. Chiga Conquo, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
21. Raiders 13.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Feeling real indifferent about that bad reception. Man,
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Here we go.
Throwing on second and long. Smith. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Snowball. Hey, here we go. Green line, you're set.
Smith now to throw. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
34 yards.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come down and continue to throw the ball effectively.
We're good.
Smith.
Good job.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
At the 45-yard line.
His ass like shit on the fly's foot. Yeah, that was a good play, big play.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Short throw caught by Bowers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw, Smith.
Get him, Jeff. Get him, Jeff.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better, 2 weeks in a row? You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Ready. Rig.
Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Raiders will take over now first and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's second and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. It's Myers again with another catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Here we go.
first down, it's Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready. Ready, set. No more. Back. Come on, set.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Throwing is Smith.
Oh, come on. I was right.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
I know that I was rushing when I chipped because I was stopped right there so you could throw the ball to me, nigga. Man, that ain't a good idea, coach. GM man don't like that one, coach. We got like a couple.
Smith will stay out there.
Oh.
The offense is going to go here on 4th down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively.
No,
it's just their first, so 2 remaining as they
thing.
burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
That was me. I wasn't paying attention. Now I don't lost the timeout.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They snap it to Smith. Short throw, and that's home by Mayer. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on down. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19-18. Big Lion. Ready.
Hand off to Spears. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
3rd and 9 here.
Ready. Rambo 80.
Now Ward. He'll try and do this himself.
Oh,
he was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Genty. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 61 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Smith. Quick hitch, complete. It's Myers. Down the right sideline. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Yeah, who playbook uses the Raiders playbook? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to the.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Hey, we're going to run. Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Crash. Alert.
On the give, Genty. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on a run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Smith.
Get in there, Joe. Get in there, Joe.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Get in his ass like airport
He's
people.
going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
I'll go ahead and butt the ball.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Reloading your shot.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Harper, I told Uncle Jermaine, punt the ball.
Okay, break.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're so low away from the times. They've got to work on getting first
I didn't see
downs.
that
Keep
either.
the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Okay,
A
ready?
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Gravity line. Cut up.
Running right, it's Pollard. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
19 Tiger. Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Conquo. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Off play action, Ward. That's into the hands of Ironman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Watch the key. Bronco 80. Set up.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Ward. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. A good pick up there, 26 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
They do have some
And the big
time,
boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Gonna run again.
Oh my goodness, come on. That's some old. That is some old.
26-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Damn, man, if I
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
That's all, yeah,
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with White. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, what's your coach?
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
DJ Coach Peter Gaffney.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
3 tight end. 3 tight end. 3.
Opting to run again here with White. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Madden making this shit too realistic. Tony Pollard fumbling in the 4th quarter to save the game and didn't get hurt.
Smith to throw. And he can't get a throw.
Yeah,
He's taken down.
I know where he was going.
Draymond Jones in there to take him down, and the clock
He
will
was going
roll.
to try to pick up the first.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Make a play.
Smith's going to throw it.
Get in there, Jill. Get in there.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Yeah, your shoulder got hurt like in
Titans
the
are
first. I
close
bet
to
that's why I
finishing
bet
off
like
this
running all
football
through your
game.
line. Yeah, your shoulder got hurt
Titans
like in the
offense set to
first
begin the
quarter.
drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
I want you to feel this real shit.
Here's a run by Spears. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Third and 3.
I still got to get the third down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to have the Titans first down, and that should just about do it. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
I want you to know.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Playoffs? I got to make it. I got to get past the Jaguars. They look good. I'll holler at you, man.
Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry, and you need those points from earlier.
So for Tennessee, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles